So, I don't know who needs to hear this, but it is imperative that you put in the work when you're young. Put in the motherfucking work when you're young. No cap. Not only do you have the time, most likely, but you also have the energy. Trust and believe, guys. The older you get, ooh, this would be a nice thumbnail. So, like I was saying, it is important that you put the work in when you are young. Because trust and believe, guys. Trust and believe, right? That, let me tell y'all something. The older you get, right, you literally run out of not only time, but you run out of energy. You feel me? So yeah, guys, like I was saying, my phone keep cutting off because I'm just recording so much content for you guys that I keep running out of space. But anyways, basically you run out of energy, you run out of steam the older you get, I believe. Although you can still be pretty energetic, because I think I still am. But I have to say, like in my younger days, for instance, I could stay up, right, all night, all day, go to a party, go to work, make it there on time. Now it's a little bit harder. Feel me? But I'm gonna tell you guys about examples of me putting in the work from I was young that got me to where I am today and why it is imperative to do so. But first I want y'all to appreciate my little outfit, okay? I had to handle some business today. I had to meet with my lawyer about stuff to do with my property. I had to also apply to some jobs. So I got some applications in here and some information to send off my resume. And I had to also file taxes. But anyways, back to the topic at hand. Put it into work when you're young. One thing I did to put into work when I was young is to make sure that I got a good education no matter what. I made sure I stayed in school. I made sure I made something of myself. For me, especially when I was young. So now at 38, I can chill a little if I want to, although I try not to chill too much because, you know, I still got responsibilities and bills and whatnot. But that's one example of me putting in the work when I was young. Another example is when I became a property owner at 25 and inherited my property now. Me putting in the work included making sure that I put the money I was making at the time to good use, whether that was paying bills or keeping the upkeep to the property, right? And that's the only reason I was able to hold on to my property for the last 13 years. Feel me? And my law degree actually helped me as well. And I went to real estate school. Although I did not pass the test, and one day I would love to go back to real estate school, but that was also another example of how I was trying to put into work while I was younger. Feel me? So, because I'm telling you guys, when you're young, you may think you have forever and a day, but you actually don't, okay? The old heads might outlive your ass. Feel me? Like when I see people that accomplish significant stuff in like a short period of time, like for instance, Selena. She passed at 23 years old. And at 23, she was doing her thing on her way to being internationally recognized for what she do, right? For instance. And there are so many other young people that have put in the work when they were young. And me, it also helps to set up a foundation for yourself when you get older. Feel me? Make something of yourself so you can always have something to fall back on. Literally. So it's like, even if, for instance, if I can't find a job or take a little time, my education is always something I can fall back on. You know what I'm saying? I have my degree in criminal justice, Bachelor of Arts, and an English minor. So I can always, you know, pivot, go into teaching English online. You know what I'm saying? And that's because I put in the work when I was young. So that way, now that I'm older, I can relax a little more if I want to. You know what I'm saying? And not for nothing, it makes life a lot easier when you put in the work when you're young. Okay? So don't be out there following bad company. And not for nothing, even if you're not that young, you can still put in the work. It's the fact that you start today. So don't be out there keeping bad company, hanging out with motherfuckers that ain't going nowhere in life, nowhere fast. They just crashing out, running into walls. Don't do that, especially when you're young, because you're gonna ruin your life before it even begins. Make something of yourself. Feel me? So yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. And it's only Monday. Imagine where you're gonna be on Friday. Huh? In the blink of an eye, your life could change just like that. Now imagine that.